Hello and welcome to Photographica. This is a very special episode because it is the first in which I'll be reading an article from my new column in Black and White Photography magazine. The series titled Thinking Photography is starting to appear in the May 2016 edition and will continue monthly. Thinking Photography is about the nature and philosophy of photography. Every month I'll be unpacking different aspects of the medium that I find fascinating. The first article asks the question, why photograph at all? And in it I try to expose the deep buried artifacts of our motivation to make art and to photograph. I hope you enjoy them. They're not very long and very much to the point. Please let me know what you think through my website asprinting.net or write to me at alex@asprinting.net. So, without further ado, I give you the first article on Thinking Photography. Why photograph at all? We're all born creative because we are pinned by gravity to the surface of a spinning ball that hangs in space. We have to make sense of this in order to survive and grow. This makes the creative spark a necessity, not an option. This spark first found its way into our distant ancestors over 200,000 years ago as they attempted to survive in their environment. Storytelling became essential as a way of transferring information. Stories are our way of making sense of our condition by bringing abstract attention to the enormity of existence. This process of abstraction and representation is what we now call art. Ever since one of our distant ancestors picked up a pebble that bore some resemblance to a human face, we have been attempting to bring attention to objects and concepts that describe our experience. Photography is one of the tools we have developed to perform the magic of making something out of nothing, or, if you prefer, the bringing of attention, for attention's sake, to a point where none existed before. The drive to describe our experience is as much a facet of humanity as having an opposable thumb and forefinger. We photograph because we must create, because we are human. Some of us paint, some write, some construct, some photograph. That we humans choose to do this at all is central to how we place ourselves in the universe. Art is the bringing of attention to something. However, art is not defined by that process. Art, whether it is photographic or otherwise, is the way we tell ourselves the story of our existence. Let's return to that image of a spinning ball. It is a fact that each of us is ephemeral. We are such things as dreams are made of, as Shakespeare said. But we all have a part to play in the unfolding story of humanity. Space, and all its weird quarks, protons, and Schrodinger's catness, is in all of us. We are uniquely sensitive beings. Our human consciousness is exposed to all this cosmic weirdness, and we need to make sense of it, to make order out of chaos, person by person, story by story. Because our experience is unique, we each have a unique story to tell, the story of our own short life on Earth. This is, I believe, why I feel such a burning desire to take pictures. I think you take pictures for the same reason. You need to tell your unique story. In the issue of Black and White Photography that this article first appeared in, I chose 4 photographs which I think show why I am a photographer. You may hate them or love them. That is not the purpose in printing them here. What I intended was to show 4 pictures which no one else could ever have taken, because these photographs represent my own experience and interaction with the world. So we come to the crux of the first lesson. Too many photographers rely on the assured style of their various photographic heroes. I am guilty of this sometimes. It's almost as if they see the world through imaginary eyes. The point is that one can never be the next Cartier-Bresson. He did that already. You are unique. Be the first you to photograph and show the world how you engage with it. Do this by shooting according to instinct. Photograph those things you feel most drawn to, and eschew the clever and overly wrought. Stick to this principle and you will undoubtedly tell your own story. So from this day on, strive to tell future generations, whose lot it will be to make sense of the spinning ball, your own individual, invaluable story. What it was that, insert your name here, saw, thought, and felt.